welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time, and it's day 1 of the story time marathon. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because you don't follow me. Okay, like, follow me. But today is the first day of my story time marathon. I decided to do a marathon because you guys love my story times, and I feel like I've been kind of lacking when it comes to the YouTube. So I decided to do a marathon for real this time. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I think I'm doing like 10 story times, and yeah, I'm gonna be posting every day another story time. So make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys put your post notification bell on so you guys are notified every time I post another video. And yeah, we're just about to get straight on into it. Y'all know how the story times get. I don't bash people, y'all, none of that. I'm just extra. Like, I'm an extra. I'm very dramatic. Like, I'm a very dramatic person. So when I tell stories, I'm moving, I'm okay, like, that's just how I am. Story today. Wait, first, don't I look cute today? Period. Dress from Lovely Wholesale. Wig from So Wigs. You feel me? I'm pretty sure I have a video with this dress on. When my boyfriend rated my outfits, you guys check that out. I'll make sure to put it in the description down below. And this hair, the video's dropping tonight or tomorrow, one of them. Anyway, for this story time, the person, okay, my friend's name, I'm not going to say her name in the story time because I feel like if I say which friend it is, it's going to correlate with the person. So I'm going to call one of my friends that I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to call her Crispy Kreme. No, ew. We're going to call my friend Swag Money. Okay, so Swag Money, that's my friend. And then we're gonna call her friend that, you know, we're gonna call the other girl, the female that I had the problem with, we're gonna call her Cinnamon Roll. Okay, so we got Swag Money and Cinnamon Roll. Or I'm gonna just say Swag Money and Cinnamon. Or should I say Swag Money and Krispy Kreme? Swag Money and some Swag Money. No, that's too long. Oh, okay, we're gonna call my friend Max. It's a girl, but we're gonna call her Max, and we're gonna call the other girl Cinnamon, okay? Perfect. Wow, the coffee in front of me really helped me. Okay, period. So this is what we're gonna start off. We're gonna just get right into the story. I know I'm taking dumb long, but okay. I didn't like Cinnamon, okay? Now, I didn't have no specific reason to not like her, and that was my problem with myself, because I'm like, I don't even have no reason to not like this girl. I just don't like her. Okay, now, y'all might be like, you feel me? And it's because her energy. Me, as a person, I can feel people's energy. Like, seriously, like, really. I can walk into a room, and I can know exactly how everybody feels and what type of time everybody's on, and, like, what kind of energy you bring and you give off. Like, I literally can go in a room, and I can sense, I can feel everybody's energy, right? She had a bad, like, she gave me bad vibes. Like, she gave me bad energy. That's why I didn't like her. So it wasn't, I didn't like her because of a boy, or I didn't like her because I was jealous, or I didn't like her because she was pretty, or none of that. It was just, she just gave me bad vibes, bad energy. So I didn't like her, right? Didn't tell nobody about it because it was like, if I don't like somebody, there's no point in me voicing that. You feel me? Like, it's no point. Boom. This one day, I go over Max's house, and you know, Cinnamon is there. So I'm just like, you could have told me Cinnamon was there. I don't even think my friend knew I didn't like Cinnamon, but Cinnamon was there, and I went to her house or whatever, and they was just chilling, watching TV or whatever, and I just came, you know, I said hey to my friend. Well, I said hey, like, whoever wanted to catch the hey caught it. If you didn't, then cool, because when there's a lot of people in the room, sometimes, like, you don't want to just say hi you just want to say hi. Everybody gets the hi and call it a day. So I was like, boom, I'm not gonna be like, hey girl, because, like, I'm not fake and I don't like her. So I'm like, no. So I just say hey to everybody, and I kept it cool, calm, and cordial, because I'm not one of those, like, if I don't like you, I'm not gonna, every time you come around, I'm not gonna be like doing too much, because it's like, if you don't like somebody, why are they bothering you? You feel me? So boom, this what happened, y'all. So, we was just sitting there. She's sitting on this couch all the way over here, and I'm sitting right here, and I'm just chilling, watching whatever. So my friend is like, I want to get food, and I want to do this and that. And I'm just like, okay, bet. But then I guess Cinnamon was coming too. So I'm just like, maybe my senses is off. And maybe she actually is cool. So I'm the type, I give people chances, okay? So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to go with y'all. Because my friend was asking me, did you want to come? I was like, shit, I'll come. I'm hungry too, whatever. Boom. Get in the car, drove, went around, whatever, and she's giving me good vibes. I'm like, yeah, I like her. Like, she's cool. Like, maybe I was just tripping in my head. So I'm just like, yeah, this girl is mad cool. Like, period. So we had a great day, night, all that. Like, the day was real good, real nice, all that. Like, I really was like, yeah, period. Like, I can be cool with her. But it was like, when I seen her at school, I still wouldn't talk to her. It was like, you know those type of relationships, like friend relationships, where it's like, we're cool, like, hey, but like when we're outside of where we're cool, it's like we don't speak. If you guys know what I'm saying, it's like you know those people where you could talk to at school, but then out of school is like don't talk to me. It's like that. It was like that. So outside of school, like, yeah, I could talk to her if I'm with Max, okay? Because I'm not going to talk to her if she's not with Max, because Max is my friend. At that point, start hanging out with the girl. We went to Target. We went to all types of places, like, period, fun as fuck. Like, I was like, period. Like, I wasn't saying that's my friend, but I'm like, yeah, she cool. Like, cool vibe. Time just goes by. We went out to eat a couple more times. We all went to a party together, like, couple parties together. I think it was a day we went to like 2 parties together, did all that, right? So then this is where it gets kind of right? Let's call the boy my boyfriend. Let's call him Christian. We're going to call him Christian. So she was cool with Christian and his friends, because I'm like, cool, like, that's cool. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not thinking anything of it, because like, if you were cool with somebody before me and y'all are actually friends, and I have no problem with that, because I mostly have friends that are guys. So like, I'm not a hypocrite, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I later found out that she liked Christian, but I didn't know. So of course, like, I'm cool with her because I don't know that she likes my so I'm cool with her, whatever. And whoa, okay. This is where I start getting like, is this serious? So one day I had like a little kickback, if you guys know what that is. It's just like a little get together. I think it was for my birthday, but I don't think my mom or nothing was here. And she came over. It was just her, my friend Max, my boyfriend, his 3 friends or 2 friends, and it was somebody else, right? We're all sitting at the table I'm sitting at right now. We're all sitting here. Cinnamon is the only one laying on the couch. So I'm like, okay, she doing her thing. She laying on the couch. She's laying on the couch and she is doing the most, like bending all types of ways, sticking this, like she's doing the most. And she's doing it right in front of my boyfriend, Christian. That's his fake name. Christian and his other friends. So I don't know if they peeped, but one of his friends did peep, because we later on had a conversation about it. But it was just like, what are you doing? Like, you doing too much. Now I feel like you're doing too much, and it's my birthday. I'm already like irritated because I hate females who try to show out in front of boys. Like, why can't you be yourself? Why can't you just sit down, shut up, like chill. Some boys don't like all that extraness. Like, chill. You don't have to show out in front of nobody. We all chilling. Sit down, okay? She doing the most, whatever. I'm peeping. I'm just like, wow, oh my God. Like, I'm popping my shit, but nobody don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just like, yeah, but nobody knows what I'm talking about, because like, I didn't voice what I was talking about. Whatever. That was strike 1 for me. I was like, boom, she doing too much. Get that bitch out my house. She can't come back over here. Boom. I don't know if this is the second one, but this is what happened, y'all. This is the big thing that happened. I'm sitting down watching something, whatever, on my bed one day after school, and Max calls me. Max, my friend, okay? She calls me and she's like, hey, I have to tell you something. When you call somebody and say, I have to tell you something, they're gonna want to know, like, what is it? Like, what's tea? Like, tell me what's going on. So she told me, I gotta tell you something. So I'm like, all right, tell me. And she's like, wait, when the show go on commercial, I'll tell you. So I'm like, in my head, I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting irritated, because I'm like, why would you call me to tell me something, but now you don't want to tell me until the show get a commercial? So boom, the show get a commercial. And then she's like, maybe I'll tell you in the morning when we get to school, because we used to ride to school together. So I'm just like, no, don't tell me tomorrow at school, because if it's something that's going to make me mad, I'm going to be mad all day at school, because I already don't even want to go to school. So you might as well tell me tonight so I can sleep it off and have a clear mind in the morning, because all I'm going to do is think about that all night. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be pissed off in the morning, like if it's on something dumb. So whatever, she being around the bush, da-da-da-da. And then she finally starts talking and she's like, yeah. So let me tell you what she said. She was like, okay, so remember that day when we had, like, we used to have, like, days where it was, like, half a day. So we'll go to school from, like, school starts, like, at 9, I think. So or 8. I don't know. School starts at some time. I think 8 to 11:30 or something like that. That's, like, when we had half days, that's how long school would be. So she was like, yeah, so after one of, you know, that day we had a half day or whatever. Yeah, so Cinnamon says that she was with Christian and they did this and that and this and that and she did that and that. So it's just boiling up, because really I'm crazy. Like, I'm really crazy, like real life crazy. Like, don't take me there. So I'm just like, it's boiling. Like, I'm getting mad and mad and madder. So I'm just like, I just hung up the phone on her. Call Christian, like, boom. I'm calling. Christian not answering. I'm like, I need to talk to somebody. I need to tell somebody what's going on. So boom, call my friend Kiwi. We're going to call her Kiwi. I call my friend Kiwi. Hold on. I call Kiwi. And I'm like, I just start busting out in tears because I'm mad. And when I cry, it's like different cries. Like, I got a cry when it's like I'm mad. Like, I want to, but I can't do nothing about it. Like, because the person's not in reach of me. So it's like, that's how I felt. Like, I wanted to fight everybody. Like, I wanted to fight Cinnamon. I wanted to fight Christian. I wanted to beat everybody's ass at this point. So I call Kiwi, because, you know, that's my good sis. And I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, and Cinnamon said, blah, 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 blah. Now, I usually, okay, I'm not the type to really go off of what somebody else say. But if somebody tells me something, I'm going to take it to my boyfriend. Like, what's tea? Like, what's going on? Unless it's something that don't even sound right. But then again, it's like I barely kind of knew him for real. So it's like, I don't know what you got going on. Like, I don't know if I can even, like, for real trust you for real. So let me see like what's going on. That's why I called him as soon as she told me. I didn't go on social media. I didn't be like, that niggas ain't it. I went straight and I called him, but he didn't answer. So I called my close friend. And that's probably my only friend that I really tell hella shit to. Like, my other friends, I tell them stuff, but not really. But that, she knows everything. So if she ever, like, fold on me, like, over. But I call her, she's like, yeah, calm down. So she's calming me down, whatever. So then boom, Christian is calling me. So I'm like, bet I got my cries already out now. So Christian is all calm and nice and all happy on the phone, and I'm mad. So that makes me even more mad, because I'm like, why are you happy? Even though, like, he don't know that I'm mad, it's just still like, why? So I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, what's up? And Cinnamon just told me that da-da-da-da-da-da. So he's like, huh? Like, what? So that was that. He was like, hold on, wait a minute, and he hung up the phone. So now I'm just like, now this nigga trying to come up with lies. Because I feel like boys can't lie on the spot for real. Like, I feel like I could tell when a nigga is lying. Like, y'all just can't lie for real. Like, ugh, I don't know. But, so I'm sitting here and he's like, I'm gonna call you back. So he called one of his friends back, right? And we gonna call him Dunkin' Donuts, right? We gonna call him Donut. We just gonna call him Donut. So he calls Donut, and I guess they're talking about it, blase. And then Donut, I don't know. I guess they were talking about it, whatever. So then Christian calls me back, and he's like, hey, excuse me. Let me tell you what really happened. Like, let me tell you what happened. because he sounded flabbergasted. Like, I can't believe this bitch just said this. So he's like, oh, and the only reason why I took what what my friend said, and I ran with it and told him, it was because I knew they were cool. So it was like, I know y'all are cool, or were cool, and it's like, now you're talking to me, and then now she's saying this. Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't want all that mess in my life. So I had to come to him like, what's tea? So he told me, basically, Cinnamon went somewhere with his friend, basically, and then like I don't know what they had going on, but they had plans to do whatever the hell they had to do, and then they ended up coming to his house because they couldn't go to his friend's house. So they was downstairs in the living room, and my boyfriend said he was Christian, said he was upstairs. So he said he was upstairs and they was downstairs, and because nobody was at his house, they was just chilling, and he was upstairs minding his business because him and his friend had work like that day, so they was just chilling, whatever. And before work, his friend has a car, so you know, they both got ready for work or whatever, dropped sis off at her house, and then they went to work type shit. So I'm like, if that's all that happens, why is sis over here trying to make it seem like it was more than that? Like, I don't like that. I don't believe shit you're telling me. Like, I believed it, but at the same time, it was like, I don't know. Like, I really don't be believing nothing nobody said to me, because it was just like, it's just, I don't know. I just don't be believing people for real. So, because then I'll be thinking, like, why would she lie? But it's some crazy in this world. Like, I tell you, like, I have came across some crazy females out here. So I didn't know females lied on themselves like that until this day, right? So I'm just like, I'm gonna fight her, because I gotta fight her. And the only reason why I was on that is because I already had bad negative energy from her, and I gave her a chance, and you just proved me right. And now you're trying to mess with what I have going on, and you're lying. I wasn't fighting. I wasn't gonna fight her over no boy. I was gonna fight her for disrespecting me. Why are you trying to spread lies and do this and that, this and that? So I was like, at this point, I'm gonna fight her. So my friend is like, no, please don't fight her. My friend is like, DeseyAnn, please don't fight her. Please don't fight her. Da-da-da. Like, no, because then she's going to find out. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't got to tell her what I'm fighting her for. Like, when I see her, I'm going to fight her. So my boyfriend's telling me, don't fight her. My friend is telling me, don't fight her. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to fight her. And then the next day, I kind of cooled down, calmed down. And my friend made me pinky promise her that I won't fight her. So I'm like, because I had lunch with this girl. So I'm like, I'm going to see her and I'm going to get mad. I'm going to want to fight her. So, boom. I went to lunch and sis wasn't even at lunch that day. I was like, oh, maybe somebody gave her a little bird call, a little something. Because even though my friend told me not to fight her, like, if she even looked at me, I was fighting her, bro. I don't care, bro. So she didn't come to lunch, so I'm chilling. Then boom, she pops up at lunch, and I'm looking at her. I'm just watching her walking down the little thing, and I'm looking. And then Christian and his friends is at this big ass table, and they're looking at me, looking at her, and I'm just like, and she's just walking. She literally came to the lunchroom and then left right back out. So I'm just like, okay, whatever, cool. So that happened, and then it was. And then that same day when I was going to my bus, I was backing up and she like bumped into me on accident. And then when I turned around to see who it was, she was like, ah! I was like, the Cinnamon bumped into me, and I was just like, I was shook, I was shocked. I was like, oh, so she really is on that type of time. But you know, she was laughing because she thought we was cool. But I was like, girl, no, like, did you not just tell my friend that you think I'm gonna be cool with you? Like, no, I just didn't understand. I just felt like everybody wanted my mans. Anybody that I feel like everybody just wanted my mans after I got them. Like, where was that energy when I didn't have him? And even if you wanted him before I had him, like, maybe you should have tried a little harder, bitch. Because no. So boom, that happened, right? So, like, I think a couple days went past, and I feel like I was still a little hair and a little stuff, and I just was like, boom. one day after school, I went home. I was just like, I gotta say something to her. So I texted her and I was like, next time, if I have the screenshots, I'm going to put it in the video, okay? Y'all know I come with receipts all times because nobody's not going to come on here saying I'm lying because I don't never lie in none of my story times. Like, there's no reason to lie. So, boom. I text her and I was like, just to let you know, if I hear you speaking on me or my boyfriend, I'm going to fight you. Simple as that. I just told her that because I wanted her to know that I know, and she could stop being like trying to be all kiki with me. And next time I'm going to fight her. Now, the next day I was going to say it to her. It's crazy because like after the day she bumped into me, I never seen her after that. Like at lunch, at nowhere. Like I never seen her. So that's why after school, a couple days later, I texted her and I was like, look, next time, I'm just gonna fight you. So she's like, so here, bro, I hate females like this. Like, she was like, like, nobody's not worried about you. Like, girl, yes, you are. You're worried about me and my life. Like, girl, no. So then she tried to be all cute and smart. So I was like I said, if I hear something else, I'm fighting you. Like, that's what I told her, like, straight point blank, period. Like, next time I'm going to fight you because I'm tired of hearing it. Like, no, like now you're doing too much. So now I was like, next time I'm going to fight you. So she was like, yikes, nobody's not worried about you. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And I just left it at that because I'm like, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with her because I already told her next time I hear something, I'm going to fight her. That was that. I left it at that. Never spoke to her. She never spoke to me. She never said shit to me. And I just was like, okay, cool. Because I feel like females who fight for no reason are like, what is you fighting for? As long as nobody put their hands on you or disrespect you. If you don't feel really disrespected on some for real stuff, then there's no point in fighting. So yes, I did say I was going to fight her because I was going to fight her if I heard anything else. Like if I heard anything else, but I wasn't going to fight her over no boy, no none of that. I just was going to fight her because I felt like she was disrespecting me and then trying to be all kiki in my face after all this. Like, I don't like that. Like, don't try to be cool with me and you was just hating on me and you was just talking about me. Like, no, I don't like that. We ended up actually seeing each other this one time, and it was kind of recently, but not really. It was a couple months ago, and in 2019, last year, and I went to this little birthday kickback party situation, and I didn't know she was gonna be there because I didn't know like they were really cool with her for real like that, but she was there. So I didn't, like I said, I don't have no issue. Like, literally, I don't have issues with nobody. Like, if I tell you it's smoke or it's whatever, if you say something else or if something and you don't say nothing to me, you don't try to get all hype with me, then obviously you don't want no problems. So I'm not going to cause any problems. I'm not one of those. I'm not going to cause problems with you unless you cause problems with me. So she wasn't like, you feel me? So I'm chilling. If she start getting wild, then I'm going to have to get 10 times. So yeah, she was just chilling, whatever. And it's crazy because it was a girl and it was her birthday thing and she got kicked out the Airbnb. So I was like, y'all can just come to my house because it was only a couple girls. And I was just like, yeah, y'all can just come to my house. It was just me, my sister here. So I was like, yeah, y'all can just come to my house. I felt bad. It was right around the corner from my house too. So I was like, y'all could come. I guess Cinnamon felt kind of uncomfortable with coming back to my house because it's like, I don't mess with her. The last time we spoke, it was like I was on some I'm going to fight you type shit. So she was just like, I don't want to go to her house because it's just like, you know, she don't like me. Like, we're not cool. So I don't want to go to her house. So I know that's what they was talking about or whatever because I had a friend with me and we're going to call her Apple. So Apple was with me. What's up with all these names? Apple was with me, and Apple is the one who told me that she didn't feel comfortable coming to my house. And then she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go talk to her. And then one of her friends came up to me trying to speak on the situation. I was like, first of all, I don't have problems with you. I never even like, no, if she wants to say something to me, she could come speak to me. I don't understand why people always want to bring somebody else to come speak to me, or if they want to have me come speak to them. Like, no, you have a problem. You want to get something off your chest. come speak to me. I'm not a mean person. I'm really cool, really nice. But like, if you try me, then I'm gonna have to get in my mean bag. So I guess her friend went over there and was like, yeah, she said that, like, if, you know, you could come speak to her. Like, after, if you have a problem with somebody, you could speak to somebody. We're grown. We're out of school. Like, you could come speak to me. I'm not going to be disrespectful unless you be disrespectful to me. So she came up there and she was like, hey. I was like, hey, what's up? And then she was like, yeah, I know. Da, da, da. She's talking about the situation that happened. And I'm like, yeah, like, I told her straight up. I was like, I didn't like that whole situation. I don't like the way you carried that. I don't like the way you lied. Then again, it's like, I just didn't like the whole thing, the whole situation. Like, you didn't have to lie about that. I just feel like there's no reason to lie about that. Then you're trying to be my friend, but you're capping on your, like, what? With my, like, huh? So I just didn't like that. I told her that, and she understood that. And then we left it at that. She did come to my house. And I know a lot of people might be like, I'm a chill person. I'm a cool person. The only reason why I allowed her to my house is because it was her friend's birthday. Her friend went through hell and back to try to get the Airbnb, another Airbnb. They ended up kicking them out, and all this happened. She was crying because it's like her birthday. Now she can't do nothing. She can't go home because, you know, da da da. So I just felt bad. I was like, you know what, come, you can bring your friends, because she only had a couple females with her. And I'm like, you know what, y'all could come and we can just cool, chill, whatever. And I'm not gonna be bitter and be like, no, bitch, you can't come to my house. Like, yes, she did start problems with me, but then again, like I said, I don't hold grudges. I let shit go because, like, it's over with. Like, I'm not gonna keep holding no grudge against you unless you did something real. Like, I don't know, it's just like, I felt like that wasn't a situation for me to have, like, hold on to a hate towards her, because it's like, first, yeah, that was my boyfriend. We're not even gonna call him my boyfriend. Yeah, I was talking to him and we was cool and, you know, vibing or whatever, and, you know, we was getting to know each other. But I just don't like that. Like, it's no reason to lie. It's no reason to do this. Like, we could have been cool. We could have been cool friends. She's cool. But I just don't like that lying stuff. I don't like that trying to be my friend, but you trying to do this at the, like, no, I don't like that. So I let her come. We talked about it. It was that she came. She chilled. She was cool. She was calm. She said bye to me when we left. It's funny because she was giving everybody else a hug and she just told me, like, bye. I was like, for sure. Like, I'm glad you ain't coming with me, like, because I would have been like, like, no. But yeah, I don't hold grudges against people, especially when it comes to something that happened in high school, like, or in middle school, or like something in school. I feel like now, once I graduated, this is my real life. Like, I don't have to have people who I don't want to be in my life. I never seen the bitch since that day, like, at all. Yeah, that was really all that happened. Yeah, I don't know where she is. Yes, I'm still cool with Max. Yeah, and that's really it, guys. That's the end of the story. I'm doing a story time marathon, okay? So that means I'm posting a story time every day for 10 days in a row, okay? Also, I think I'm going to be doing post notification shout outs again. And y'all know at the end of my video when I be like, Desi out. If you guys want to be featured at the end of every one of my story times that I do, saying Desi out, make sure you guys record yourself doing that and send it to my DM, or you can send it to my business email. It will be in the description down below, and I will make sure and feature you in one of my story time videos. And y'all know them story times be going up, so you feel me? Make sure you guys submit your video, and I will pick a couple, or I might pick one per video. So that's 9 people that I'm choosing, because today is going to be me, okay? So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment down below any other videos you guys want from me, and let me know what y'all think about this story. Like, I like to talk to y'all in the comments too, so let me know. We're gonna chat it up, do all of that. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you put your post notification bell on so you guys is notified every time I post another video. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I literally keep you guys updated with everything YouTube related and my life, whatever you guys want to know, it's on my Instagram. So make sure you guys follow me on there. And yeah, until next time, Desi out.
Way too motherfucking wavy. I can't imagine myself being basic. I feel like the man when I'm thumbing through faces. Hide all this pain and this blood.